To find the feeling you mentioned. Do you need to step back from the table? No need to step back. Let's continue. Rotate the waist horizontally. Relax. Now it's time for our hands. Look. What's the problem with his hand? Look. What's the issue with his hand here? First of all, I think it's locked to what is it? Tell me. What do you guys think the problem is? Come on, everyone, let me see if you can pinpoint it. Tucked arm isn't the main issue. Let me see if your arm is tucked. Not really clamped. Not tucked. One friend pointed out something very good. The racket head. Actually, a slightly tucked arm is okay. Right. For counter hitting, it doesn't matter much. For counter hitting. After all, you can't keep your arm completely straight. Impossible. Just a slight bend is fine. But someone pointed out a problem. Your racket head is closed too much. Open it up a little bit and stroke like this. When you hit, you don't need to overly fold your forearm. Just a little bit is enough. Watch the forearm. Just a little bit. It's very simple. The range of motion is very small. I'll go to the opposite side to explain it to you. Just now I mentioned Brother Bao's tucked arm. You guys feel it's tucked like this, feels clamped like this. Actually, normally we just need to relax a bit. Just relax a bit. Why does it feel like a clamped arm? Because his racket head is too closed. So it gives you the impression that it's extremely tucked. But if you open up the racket head, is it still tucked like this? Tell me yourselves. Tell me yourselves. Let me ask you. Just now. For example, Brother Bao's racket head was like too closed. Didn't it feel quite tucked? Right. So if we solve the racket head problem by opening it up like this, is it still not tucked anymore? My arm and my waist also have a certain distance from the body. My forearm isn't fully straight, nor is it fully bent. And it's not fully contracted either. Then there's no problem, right? It's not tucked anymore. So, as I just said, when we use our forearm for counter hitting, I also told Brother Bao what feeling to look for. You don't need to fold it completely or too much. When you hit, just folding the forearm a little is enough. Just a little bit is enough. When you hit again, watch. Just a very small amount. This is enough to return the ball over the net. Friends, can you understand? Makes sense. This shirt looks good. Go grab one quickly for this shirt tonight. If you buy it, you get a free signed mini racket. It's at link number 1. This one is discounted by 39. It discounted by 30. You understand this? So basically, actually, I can responsibly tell you my own form might not be absolutely standard, but I can tell you one thing. There is no absolute standard as long as you don't have a dropped wrist. No dropped wrist, or some extremely like excessively cocked or dropped wrist, or feeling extremely tucked. Clamping like this, as long as there are no such exaggerated movements, it's perfectly fine. For example, if the racket head is just slightly closed, it up a little bit, then the problem is solved. Problem solved. Understand? Can you understand mumbling Understand, friends? Brother Juan, what about the grip? Is the same. For the grip, I suggest that you now keep it slightly neutral. What does a neutral grip mean? Many people have a grip that heavily favors the forehand. Holding it like this favors the forehand too much. It might make forehand looping easier, but playing the backhand might become quite difficult. There are also many who favor the wrist inward too much. This makes generating power on the backhand easier. But for the forehand, it will result in a dropped wrist and a hooked racket feel. So, I suggest you can be a bit more flexible. Keep it more centered neutral. After hitting a forehand, you can slightly adjust the racket angle. That works too. If you can do this, you won't be completely biased towards either forehand or backhand. Simply put, you will be more well-rounded. If you grip it like this, you're relying entirely on your forehand. If you grip it like this, you rely entirely on your backhand. Therefore, we need to strike a balance. Be a bit more well-rounded. Got it? Can you understand? And for the penhold grip, it's the same principle. I also don't recommend hooking inward too much. If you hook inward excessively, Then it makes hitting backhands easier. But your forehand will be too hooked. But there are also many people who hold the racket like this. Opening the racket face up like this, with the wrist cocked, that definitely makes forehand looping easier. But the backhand will be hard to play. Again, you must stay somewhat relaxed enough to play the backhand and play the forehand. If you need to adjust, you use your fingers to adjust. Use your thumb and index finger to adjust the racket. For example, if my index finger applies a little pressure, then I can loop directly like this. Right. If my index finger pushes inward and hooks slightly, I can naturally loop the ball. And if I play the backhand, my thumb presses down on the racket, and I can play the backhand directly. Your index finger and thumb, you need to master how to control their force and apply it well. Did you understand? Friends, everyone, please light up the fan badges. Come on, friends. Please light up the fan club badges. Okay. I definitely get those fan badges up. Then, I just mentioned a problem. Someone just said, I hadn't reached Brother Bao's part yet. Regarding the hitting action. When flat hitting, our counter hits definitely consist mostly of flat brushing friction. Right, but I hadn't covered this part with Brother Bao because I am explaining from the feet up to the hands. This is my process. I won't point out all his issues at once. I explain them bit by bit. Only this way can you explain things thoroughly. And only then can you all understand clearly. Does that work, brothers? Can I not fold my forearm during counter hits? I still want to talk to you about folding the forearm. It doesn't mean my forearm movement must have a huge range of motion to be considered folding. No, it means at the moment of contact, my forearm just needs a slight contraction feeling. That is considered folding the forearm. A very small movement, not some massive swing. I'm not saying you shouldn't fold it, but folding it just a tiny bit is enough. On a scale of 0 to 100, you should always aim for a midpoint. Rather than either not folding or completely folding it, which are both wrong. Just give it a little bit. Much better, much better, much better. Better. Watch him handle the racket head. See, Brother Bao opened up the racket head. Someone just mentioned you were adding a bit of brushing friction. Why were you adding friction? Because your racket face was completely closed. So there was inherently some lifting, brushing element. But after you open up the racket angle, it relies much more on flat hitting. Therefore, you must open up the racket face slightly. Is the live stream order price 7.5? In our live room right now, everything is given to you at 7.5. Right now, everything in the live room is based on the final discounted price. We're not selling. For example, how much are these pants? Let's say 200. Our price is even lower than the base price. Come on. Relax, relax. You must make sure to relax. Link 28. The pants are at link 28. This is a bit better, a bit better. Our shirts and pants here. These have already been fully discounted. The shirt itself is originally $399. What you see now is the fully discounted price. We didn't do those fake crossed out prices. We've directly applied the final discount for you. There are only 6 pairs of pants left. I'm giving you all the discounted prices. Come. At most, I'll include some freebies for you. I bought the course. Thank you guys. So our forehand counter hit is fine now. Keep the racket head up. Very good. How does it feel to you guys? You judge for yourselves. I feel that. I'll say it again. Compare Brother Bao to his past self, not to others. I think compared to when he first started hitting, it's much smoother now. It's more standard and more mechanically sound. That is enough. There are no absolutes, nor a best way. That's my final word on this. Does that make sense? That's just how I feel about it. Regarding the issue of squatting, remember this, friends. Take a look at how I counter hit. If I were playing counter hits myself. To tell the truth. Say I'm about to play a match right now, and I practice counter hitting because counter hitting to us difficult is no longer. Watch how I play counter hits. Take a look. I counter hit exactly like this. Then, when I get ready to loop, I will engage more fully. Actually, counter hitting for you guys in the future. Won't be a major focus anymore. During a match, you probably won't choose to counter hit only before a match or during a warm-up. Will you choose to counter hit in the early stages? For beginners just learning the sport. For you beginners, it is incredibly important, but once you've built a certain foundation and you start practicing looping, you might not use counter hitting much anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you guys understand what I mean? Makes sense. Come on, friends. When I first started, it was quite loose and free. It felt somewhat disconnected. At the very beginning, I thought you had to fully rotate over, rotate back, stand tall, and so on. That through my lower body, using both legs. After sinking my weight down, I find the force between the inner sides of my legs. I push over and bounce back. After pushing over, light tapping motion, and it easily bounces right back. Bouncing back like this. Hey, the footwork is no longer tense. And you don't get that soreness, that burning, sore sensation. The muscle fatigue is gone. Then, coupled with this, opening the forearm just a little bit. Keep it slightly contracted. Open the racket face up and fold the arms like this. It also feels much more relaxed. You're not stiffly pushing forward. During the horizontal rotation, you still need to apply a little forward force. If you're afraid it won't clear the net, but now you push slightly forward, opening the forearm just a tiny bit. That is a folding motion of maybe 1 centimeter. This kind of thing. Honestly, it's hard to measure exactly how many centimeters. It really varies from person to person. It feels like a 1 or 2 centimeter folding action. Just folding it slightly like this is enough to land on the table. Consistency increases, and the ball doesn't go out. Basically, this makes it much more relaxed. Leave the recording here. How? Haha. Talking about what I do at home.